Okay, good morning, children.
Good morning, ma'am.
We are going to revise the formula from the chapter inverse trigonometry. So, Nandana, what about the principal value branch of sine inverse of x?
Closed interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2.
Closed. Listen to the question and answer. Principal value branch of cos inverse of x.
Closed interval 0 to pi.
Yes, it is closed interval 0 to pi. Okay. Punya, sine inverse of x.
Closed interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2.
Closed interval minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. Vijas, tan inverse of x.
Open interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2.
Okay, correct. Dia, cosec inverse of x.
Minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 minus 0.
Minus 110, 0. Okay. Emmanuel. Emmanuel, sec inverse of x.
Yes, ma'am.
Sec inverse of x. Principal value branch of sec inverse of x.
Closed 0 to pi. Closed minus pi by 2.
It is not closed. Okay. It is open for sec. Okay. Only for sine and cos we will get closed. Okay. For sec, look at there. Closed 0 to pi minus. Is it pi by 2? Yes. Now listen, children, the trigonometric values what you have learned. Just recall it. What is sine 30? Now read. Sine 30.
1 by 2.
Ashwin, cos 45.
1 by 2, ma'am.
Cos 45.
1 by root 2.
1 by root. Okay, children. You can do some problems. Okay, write the heading. Write down. Find the principal value of. Find the principal value of the following. Find the principal value of the following. Under that first one. Cos inverse of root 3 by 2. Cos inverse of root 3 by 2. Cos inverse of root 3 by 2. How to do this? You want to find the principal value of cos inverse of root 3 by 2. So you write the principal value branch of cos inverse of x. Principal value branch of cos inverse of x is principal value branch of cos inverse of x is. What is the principal value branch? Cos inverse of x?
Closed interval 0 pi.
Yes, it is closed interval 0 to pi. Now, value, children, is it positive or negative? Cos value, is it positive or negative?
Positive.
Positive. So, in which quadrant you will get?
1 and
1 and
4.
4, isn't it? What is the method we have learned? All silver tea cups. All silver tea cups. So, cos is positive in first quadrant and fourth quadrant. Principal value branch of cos is 0 to pi. 0 to pi means first quadrant and second quadrant. Okay. And what is the format I gave? What is the formula for finding the angle? Theta, pi minus theta, pi plus theta, minus theta. So now, so it lies in the first quadrant, isn't it? We are getting theta lying in the first quadrant. So in cos, for okay, cos of dash is root 3 by 2. Cos of
5 by 6.
is 5 by 6. Is it correct? 5 by 6? Emmanuel?
Yes, ma'am.
Cos 30 is root 3 by 2, isn't it? So theta is 5 by 6. So once we fix the theta, if look at the quadrant here, we get both the ticks coming in the second quadrant. Therefore, principal value of cos inverse of root 3 by 2 is 5 by 6. Principal value of cos inverse of minus root 3 by 2 is 5 by 6. Next one, evaluate. Next question, evaluate. Evaluate. Sine of 5 by 3 minus sine inverse of minus 1 by 2. Sine of 5 by 3 minus sine inverse of minus 1 by 2. How to do this? How to do this one? Till now, in the previous class, we discussed how to find the principal value. So the question will be like, find the principal value. But look at the question. What is the question given here? Evaluate. Or sometimes it will be given as simplify. Look at the question here. Evaluate sine of 5 by 3 minus 5 by 3 minus what is given in the question now, then? 5 by 3 minus
Sine inverse of minus 1 by 2.
sine inverse of minus 1 by 2. So what we have to do? How will you evaluate this? Yes, Srihari, tell me, how will you evaluate this one?
Ma'am, I didn't see the question.
You didn't see the question. Write the question. Evaluate. Evaluate sine inverse of, sorry, evaluate sine of 5 by 3 minus sine inverse of minus 1 by 2. Sine of 5 by 3 minus sine inverse of minus 1 by 2. Yes, Ashwin, can you try? How will you solve this one?
Don't know, ma'am.
Don't know. Some idea, give some idea. If it goes wrong, no problem. For the exam also, we have to try like that. Okay. Try. What about Atul?
Ma'am, first we find the value of sine inverse of minus 1 by 2.
Very good. Very good. Is it clear, Ashwin? Once the question is given, we should look at which part we know. From that, we can try. Okay. Like that, you have to practice it. Okay. Look at here. The question is evaluate sine of 5 by 3 minus sine inverse of 1 by 2. So now we have learned how to find sine inverse of minus 1 by 2. We know how to find the principal value of sine inverse of minus 1 by 2. So first find the principal value of sine inverse of minus 1 by 2. Is it clear, Achut? So we find out what is the principal value branch of sine inverse of minus 1 by 2. So what is the principal value branch of sine inverse? Emmanuel? Principal value branch of sine inverse of x is? Emmanuel? Sine inverse of x, principal value branch.
Yes, ma'am. 5 minus 5 by 2 and 5 by 2.
Okay, learn the formula, learn it by heart. Okay. Minus 5 by 2 to plus 5 by 2. And look at the sign value. Is it positive or negative?
Negative.
Negative. So in which quadrant sign will be negative?
3 and 4.
3 and 4, isn't it? So 3 and 4. Possible quadrants are third quadrant and fourth quadrant. What about the principal value? It is from minus 5 by 2 to plus 5 by 2. That means, Aditya,
Ma'am, first and fourth.
first and fourth, isn't it? First and fourth. So we take the angle in the form theta, pi minus theta, pi plus theta, and this is minus theta. So what is the value of theta?
Pi by 6.
Pi by 6. Theta is pi by 6. Therefore, sine inverse of minus 1 by 2 is minus theta, isn't it? This coming in the fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant, the angle takes the form minus theta, so it is minus pi by 6. Is it correct, Rijas? Up to this, is it okay? Rijas? Is it pi by 6? Okay, is it correct, Rijas?
Yes, ma'am.
So once you evaluate this, substitute here. What is our aim? Our aim is to evaluate sine of pi by 3 minus pi by 6. So substitute there. So substitute here. So the problem is sine of pi by 3 minus sine inverse of minus 1 by 2. So this is sine of pi by 3 minus. Now we have got the value. We have simplified that sine inverse of minus 1 by 2 is minus pi by 6. So it is same as sine of pi by 3 minus of minus plus pi by 6. What is this? What is pi by 3 plus pi by 6? Michael. Yes.
Minus 6.
Yes. Michael,
Minus
repeat.
6.
Can you repeat?
No.
Pi by 3 plus pi by 6.
Pi by 2.
Pi by 2. Good. Look at it. Pi by 3 is 60 plus 30. 60 plus 30. What is sine of 60 plus 30? Sine 90. It's sine pi by 2. And what is sine pi by 2, Sania? Sine 90. Sine 90, Sania?
1.
1. Sine 90 is 1. Is it okay? Is it clear, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now, okay, is it clear how to find the principal value, how to simplify and all? Is it okay? Now listen, children. The next type is one more question. We know the principal value branch of sine inverse of x is minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. Cos inverse is close to 0 to pi. Okay. So some cos inverse is the inverse function of cos. Cos inverse is the inverse function of cos. In inverse function, what do you learned? F composition F inverse is equal to, when will you say F inverse is the inverse of F? F composition F inverse will give, what is F composition F inverse of X? Yes, Atul. F inverse is
Identity function.
identity function. So let's F composition F inverse. If F inverse is the inverse of F, then F composition F inverse is identity function. So similarly, sine inverse and sine. Sine inverse and sine. We know that sine inverse is the inverse of sine. So sine inverse and sine will get cancelled only if x lies in the principal value branch. In all the cases, we will not be able to cut like this. The inverse functions will get cancelled each other. Listen, this point is very important. In inverse trigonometric function, Sine inverse and sine will get cancelled. Cos inverse and cos will get cancelled. Okay, all the functions, it will get cancelled. Inverse and its function will get cancelled only if x lies in the principal value branch. Okay, only if x lies in the principal value branch. Suppose x is not lying in the principal value branch, we can't cancel like this. We can't cancel sine inverse and sine, cos inverse and cos. Is it clear, Punya? Krishna Chandran, is it okay? This is an important.
No, ma'am.
Huh? This is an important 1 mark question. What is the principal value branch of sine?
Close minus pi by 2 to pi by 2.
So sine inverse of sine. Okay, suppose it is given like this. Sine inverse of sine pi by 4. Listen, children, listen. Sine inverse of sine pi by 4. We can cancel this and we can write pi by 4. Sine inverse and sine are inverses of each other. So these two will get cancelled, and so we can write this as pi by 4 because pi by 4, whether it belongs to the principal branch minus pi by 4 to plus pi by 4, whether it belongs to this branch minus pi by 2
Yes,
to plus
ma'am.
pi by 2, pi by 4, whether it lies within this interval. Nandana.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So sine inverse of sine x will be x provided x belongs to minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. Minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. Similarly, cos inverse of cos x is equal to x if x belongs to closed 0 pi. If it is within that principal value branch, we can cancel it. Similarly, tan inverse of, note down this, tan inverse of tan theta or tan x is equal to x when x belongs to open interval minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. Cosec inverse of cosec x. Cosec inverse of cosec x is equal to x if x belongs to closed minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2 minus singleton 0. Sec inverse of sec x is equal to x if x belongs to So if it is inside the principal value branch, if it lies within the principal value branch, we can cancel. Otherwise, we can't. So 1 mark questions will be asked from this part like this. Evaluate the following. Write the question. Evaluate the following. Sine inverse of sine pi by 3. The first one is like this. Cos inverse of, these are all 1 mark questions here. Cos inverse of cos 2 pi by 3. Sine inverse of sine 2 pi by 3. Cos inverse of cos 2 pi by 3. Sine inverse of sine 2 pi by 3. Evaluate. So whenever you are given like this, first thing is you have to check whether this argument pi by 3, whether it lies in the interval, principal branch of sine inverse. Is it lying within this interval? Is or no? You check it, whether it lies. Rijas, where pi by 3 belongs to this interval.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, so it belongs. Therefore, sine inverse of sine pi by 3 will be same as pi by 3. Sine inverse and sine will get cancelled, we will get pi by 3. Is it okay? Look at the next case. Cos inverse of cos 2 pi by 3. Now, what about the principal value branch of cos inverse? What is the principal value branch of cos inverse? Closed 0 to pi, isn't it? Whether it belongs or does not belongs. 2 pi by 3. 2 into pi is 1/8. Pi by 3 means it is 60, isn't it? So 2 into 60. It is 2 into 60. 120. Whether 120 lies from 0 to 180. Yes or no? Aryan. Pi by 3 means it is 60. Isn't it? 60 into 2 is
Yes, ma'am.
120. Whether 120 lies in the interval 0 to pi. Whether it lies between 0 to pi. Pi means 180. Michael? Whether it belongs to that interval or not. If it belongs, then what you can write? You can write cos inverse of cos 2 pi by 3 is equal to 2 pi by 3. Michael, is it okay? Be able to follow this one, Michael?
Yes,
Huh?
yes, ma'am.
What about the other children? Is it okay? Alvin?
Yes, ma'am.
Now look at the next one. Sine inverse of sine 2 pi by 3. Sine inverse of sine 2 pi by 3. Ah.
So the question.
Oh.
Question can show.
Sine inverse of sine 2 pi by 3. Sine inverse of sine 2 pi by 3. So what is the answer, children? Sine inverse of sine 2 pi by 3. Whether 2 pi by 3 lies within that interval? Listen, 2 pi by 3, whether it belongs to minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2, whether it belongs to the interval minus pi. No, it does not belong. Now listen, children. So last year in 11th standard, we have learned how to simplify this. So sine inverse of sine of 2 pi by 3, we can write this as sine of, is it pi minus pi by 3? 2 pi by 3, is it possible to write pi minus pi by 3? Take the LCM and check, is it 3 pi minus pi? Is it 2 pi by 3? Is that no? And what you have learned? What is sine of 180 minus theta? What is sine of 180 minus theta? Is it sine theta? Is that no? Sine of 180 minus theta is sine theta. Last year we have learned this. Sine of 180 minus theta is sine theta, sine pi by 3. What is the value of sine pi by 3? What is the value of sine pi by 3?
3 by 2.
Okay, now listen, children. Don't write the value. So now whether pi by 3 lies in this interval. Now whether pi by 3 lies within the closed interval minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2.
Yes.
Yes. So now we can write this as sine inverse of sine 2 pi by 3. We can write this as sine inverse of sine pi by 3. Sine inverse on sine will get cancelled. So answer is pi by 3. Sine inverse and sine will get cancelled and it is same as pi by 3. Now is it okay, children? Shall we do another question in this method? Find out sine inverse of sine 3 pi by 5. Sine inverse of sine 3 pi by 5. Cos inverse of cos 7 pi by 6. What is cos inverse of cos 7 pi by 6? Yes, children. Try this one. What is sine inverse of sine 3 pi by 5?
2 pi by 5.
3 pi by 5, whether it lies within the interval minus 5 by 2 to plus 5 by 2.
No.
3 pi by 5, whether it belongs to the interval minus 5 by 2 to plus 5 by 2. Huh? Navrin, whether it belongs? No. So, we can okay, so this 3 pi by 5, sine 3 pi by 5, how we can write? We can write this as sine of pi minus 2 pi by 5, isn't it? Which is same as sine 2 pi by 5. Okay? Yes or no? Now, whether 2 pi by 5 lies within that interval, 3 pi by 5 can be write pi minus 2 pi by 5. So now, what is sine inverse of sine 2 pi by 5? Sine 3 pi by 5, we can write this as sine inverse of sine 2 pi by 5. Sine inverse and sine will get cancelled, so we'll get 2 pi by 5. What about the next one? Cos inverse of cos 7 pi by 6. Whether 7 pi by 6 belongs to the interval 0 to pi. Whether it belongs to the interval 0 to pi. Check this.
No.
No. So how will you write 7 pi by 6? Cos 7 pi by 6, how you can write? You can write this as cos of pi plus pi by 6, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
But what about cos of 180 plus theta? Check this one. In which quadrant it will lie? 180 plus means here it is 180. 180 plus means it will be lying in the third quadrant. So you'll get this is same as minus cos of pi by 6. Minus cos of pi by 6. So we can write this as cos inverse of cos 7 pi by 6. We can write this as cos inverse of minus cos pi by 6. Cos inverse of minus cos pi by 6. Now what is cos inverse of, see, one formula is there, children. Okay, cos inverse of minus x is pi minus cos inverse of x. Note down this formula. Cos inverse of minus x is pi minus cos inverse of x. Cos inverse of minus x is pi minus cos inverse of x. So now look at here. Here we have minus cos pi by 6. So we can write this as cos inverse of minus cos pi by 6. We can write this as pi minus cos inverse of cos pi by 6. Cos inverse of cos pi by 6. Now pi by 6. Now pi by 6 belongs to the interval 0 to pi. So cos inverse cos will get cancelled. So we'll get pi minus pi by 6, which is same as pi by 6, which will be same as pi by 6. Okay. Is it okay, children? Do these questions again and again so it will be clear. Okay, so now if you take your textbook, so listen, in that day's homework, did you try, children? Did you all try the homework question? I gave 1 to 10 questions as homework in the first exercise. Okay, first to 10 questions, 1 to 10, did you try? Now look at the 11th question onwards. 11 to 14 is today's homework. 11 to 14 is today's homework. 11, 12, 13, 14. 11, 12, 13, 14 are homework. Now, the next choice, although it is given, although it is in the deleted part, we need those questions for in integration and differentiation. In integration and differentiation, this part and all is not deleted. So we will be doing only those selected questions. Okay. So then that is by using the identities what we have learned last year. Okay, we have learned some identities, trigonometric identities last year. We use all these identities. What is sine 2a we have learned? What is sine 2a? Now read. The sine 2a. Sine 2a is sine 2a. Multiple angles formula we have learned. Sine 2a, cos 2a.
2 tan A by 1 minus tan A.
No. That is in terms of tan. Anyhow, the formula is wrong. This sine 2a. If you have the formula booklet, open it. Find out what is sine 2a.
2 sin A cos A.
2 sin A cos A. Sine 2a is 2 sin A cos A. What about in terms of tan? In terms of tan, check the formula. Punya, what is sine 2a in terms of tan?
2 tan A by 1 plus tan square.
2 tan A by 1 plus tan
1
square.
plus
Atul, what is cos 2a?
Cos square A minus sine square.
Cos squared A minus sine squared A. In terms of cos,
2 cos square A minus 1.
in terms of sine,
1 minus 2 sine square.
in terms of tan,
1 minus tan square A by tan. 1 plus tan square.
make it, okay, learn it down. Okay, learn it down. 1 minus tan squared A by 1 plus tan squared A. Gayatri, what is tan 2a? For tan 2a, only one formula is there. Sin 2a, we have two formula. Cos 2a, 4 formula are there. Tan, only one formula is there. Tan 2a.
Tan A by 1 minus sin square.
Okay. What is sine of a plus b? Rijas? Sine of a plus b.
Sin A cos B plus cos S and B.
Ashwin, tan of a plus b. Tan of A plus B.
Yes, ma'am.
Children, you can leave. Okay. We can meet in the next class. Thank you.